As a developer, it is important that you understand the technology stack upon which SharePoint 2010 is built. At the base we have Windows, and you can install SharePoint either on Windows Server 2008 or on Vista or Windows 7 if you are working in a development environment. However, you must use the 64-bit versions of any of these operating systems. We then have Internet Information Services, and on top of that we have ASP.NET 3.5 and the .NET Framework. SharePoint Foundation 2010 is built directly on top of ASP.NET, and SharePoint Server 2010 is built directly on top of SharePoint Foundation. We have a number of clients that we can use with SharePoint, including of course the browser interface, but we also have tight integration with the Office applications such as Word and Microsoft Outlook. You can of course also build your own custom user interfaces for SharePoint data. From the development stack point of view, SharePoint provides a data model in terms of lists, storage and management, but also access to external lists, which is new to SharePoint 2010. So for example, we can use business data connectivity services to extract data from line of business solutions. We have the server APIs, which include a full event model, but also a brand new concept of link to SharePoint. We have the connected client APIs, whereby you may create a Silverlight or a Windows Presentation Foundation application or Windows Forms application that connects to and manipulates SharePoint data without needing to call traditional web services. SharePoint also provides pages in the user interface that you will be familiar with as an end user, but as a developer you can of course build your own web parts, your own ASP.NET forms and so forth. We have Silverlight there as an example of an application that will use the client object model to obtain SharePoint data, and we have on top of all of that the SharePoint server capabilities or workloads as we sometimes call them, such as search and indexing or content management or business data insights. As well as that, we have manageability with solutions, templates and features and so forth. Overall, the technology stack and the development stack will give you a great foundation for starting to develop your own solutions with SharePoint 2010.